Welcome to the Viks!
Okay, so what are we talking about today?
But Nhlanhla, say hello.
Hello.
You can't just be like, what are we talking about today? How, guys? At home. I'm so excited. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. But yes, finally, we are recording our very first video. And I don't want to say, I don't want to say that a lot of people have been asking because, like no one has asked. But I've been throwing hints on my WhatsApp. It's coming. We are almost there, And now it's finally here. It's just it's so weird. Because I actually don't know if my life is that interesting for me to even start a channel. But here we are.
Yeah, Yeah. I think it's interesting.
You think it's interesting, Nhlanhla?
To something.
You think so? You think I'm gonna be like a millionaire based on YouTube? No, I don't think so. No. I don't think so as well. But yes, guys, welcome to our channel. The name of our channel is called The Viks. He came up with the name. No, that's actually a lie. The name
is The Viks.
It was remember it was the original name of the channel was called Vilagazi, meaning our home, like the Vilagazi home. And then on the video that we recorded, when did we record? A couple of weeks ago, we recorded a video and the sound wasn't great. I'm not actually sure how the sound is here. I hope there's no too much of an echo, but yeah. Anyway, on that video, we had the name of the channel was Vilagazi, and I had kind of come up with that name as an introduction to allow it, saying to him, "Nah, let's start a channel." Because hey guys, that's a video for another day about how he didn't want to actually do this, but we're here now. And so that was the name that I had initially come up with. And then as we were recording the previous video, he was like, it's a nice name, but how about the Viks? I was like, hey, the Viks is nice. And the Viks is short for his surname, which is my surname now, which is our surname. Not really. It's actually not my surname because I actually am not. I'm still a Maliti in the strict sense, But yeah, but it's essentially a short for Vilagazi, which is his surname, right? And so
you're still Maliti? I'm
still very much Maliti. What do you mean? Am I still Maliti? You don't know. Have you ever signed at Home Affairs?
In my head,
he doesn't sign with me. Maybe he signed with another TD. I don't know. But anyway, so yes, guys, so we're here. So this is the beginning of hopefully a long and fun and enjoyable journey. This is not a platform where we want to be serious. Sometimes serious conversation will be had, but for now it's just like a break away from reality from the both of us and just having something that we do together that's fun and yeah.
You're breaking away from reality?
Not like in a bad way. As in it's just just something that we do that's not in our daily lives. You know what I mean? I guess you understand what I mean. Yeah. Anyway.
It's not good.
Guys, the story about my smell. It's a story for another day. If you make it hitting today, is wrong. By the way,
if only they could smell.
If only they could smell it on me. I think this perfume was actually made for me. But you know what? Let's get into the video. Essentially, today's video is about introducing who we are, who is Tshidi, who is Nhlanhla, and I never call him that. It's so weird to say his name like that. Isn't it weird to hear me say your name like that?
No, it's fine.
I don't like saying his full name. It's really not normal. But anyway, just introducing ourselves and who we are, and we just put a list of questions that we think are relevant. So Nhlanhla, I think he's gonna start.
Okay.
You're gonna start now? Okay, cool.
I haven't said much anyway.
I talk a lot, so that's fine. So Nhlanhla, this part of the video is called who we are. Let me just list all the questions and then he'll answer them in whichever way you want to. Okay, cool, let's do that. So your name, where you're from, and where did you study, and what did you study?
Okay, so my name is gonna be on this video, so you can check it out. Yeah, it's pretty long, but yeah. I'm kidding. So my name is Nhlanhla yeah, I feel like this is an interview.
So cute! Isn't he just the most handsome person in the world? I love this guy. So cute.
Okay. And then...
This is what do you say you love me too?
Yeah.
No! Say you love me too.
Yeah, I love you, baby.
Ah!
You can't force me to
say this guy.
On video.
Okay. So it was your name. Where do you come from?
Okay,
and what did you study? Yeah.
So born, bred in Soweto.
Do you see how he says that? Soweto.
Semfulo, and yeah, I spent a lot of time in Zola. And
yeah, good luck Zola.
So that's basically most of my childhood. And then I studied yeah, in a lot of places, man. Indonesia. I studied yeah, well, my primary and high school education was in Indonesia. Varsity, I went to Wits, and I guess that's where we met. That's how I'm sitting here.
Recording a video that he was not.
Recording a video that's yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So should I answer the questions now, and then?
Yeah, it's your turn now. So
okay, to answer the first three. The first three. Okay.
Yeah.
So
who are you and what's up?
So I'm Tshidi. Tshidi, soon to be Vilakazi, but my name is Tshidi Malete for now. I'm Tshidi and I come from Kagiso. I was born, bred, everything. Kagiso is in Mohali City, Krugersdorp vibes, that side. That's where I grew up, yes. And then in terms of my schooling, I went to, I don't know if my high school education is important, but anyway, I studied at Krugersdorp High, and then I studied at Wits. I was there for 5 years. I did a BA law degree for 3 years, and then I did my postgrad LLB for an additional 2 years, and then I got 2 of my degrees at Wits, where I met my wonderful man. He's so creepy, guys. This guy is a bit creepy, but you know, I love him anyway. Yeah, so that's me. And then...
So, let's get to the point. Why did you choose to start a YouTube channel? What's your motivation?
No, that's not the next question. The next
question.
Oh my goodness.
So
the next 3 questions are: what do you do for a living? Your interests and passions. And let's leave this one. Let's leave this one for the end. And what are your goals and what drives you?
Okay, so
what do you do for a living?
So I think I didn't mention in the beginning that I studied medicine at Wits, and yeah, not a big thing. Okay, anyway, yeah, so I studied medicine. I'm currently a medical doctor.
Look at you.
And I am in a residency program where I'm specializing. And what else? What else do you want to know?
About
my goals.
So what are your goals? What drives you? Your passions? Why do you do what you do, basically?
Like for medicine, I believe it's really a difficult question. I've been trying to answer that question for years, but more than anything, for me, it's just passion. I find a great amount of joy in helping, and yeah, I guess that's what drove me into that medical path. And in terms of my hobbies,
tell them. Bafe, on a silver plate and a bafe.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm that person here.
So I'm a fitness enthusiast or fitness person.
Hey guys, that phrase we are a fitness enthusiast.
Yeah, so and yeah, and I compete locally and hopefully internationally soon. And yeah, that's basically my hobby. Athletics. That's vibe. That's what I do. Yeah. And loving this cutie lily.
Oh wow.
That's also another hobby of mine.
I'm your hobby.
Yeah, you're a hobby.
Wow, that's
actually a hobby. Actually,
that's so weird. I've never heard. You've never said that to me.
I excel in hobbies. So
yeah, you've excelled in loving me, baby. That's true. That's true.
No, in any hobby that I have, I excel.
But in me, I'm referring it back to me. Yes. Okay.
So tell us.
For me,
why did you choose to do what you do, what you studied, and yeah, where do you work? Yeah, should we call you lawyer, judge, attend, or what?
Judge, guys, yo.
And yeah, just like fill us in, educate us.
Okay, I think, you know, in terms of my career, I've always wanted to be a lawyer. I've actually never wanted to be anything else. Like, I don't, like, from a very young age, like I think from when I was still in primary school, they'd ask me, what do you want to be when you grow up? I'm like, I want to be a lawyer. You know?
I wish I was like
you know, the things, I never even knew what it even meant to be a lawyer. It just seemed like something that was cool, like a cool career, you know. And I think at a stage where I was a bit old enough to find out or to research about what this thing I wanted to do is, I started to do that. And I was like, actually, this is very much who I think, you know, Tshidi could be, and it matched my personality. And I figured that if I worked hard enough, I could actually get into law school or into a good university and excel, you know. So my career has always been something that I wanted to do, and I think that it was probably motivated by the fact that my brother was killed when I was very young, and for him, he didn't get the justice that I thought every individual in this country deserves, you know. So I think that was probably one of the motivating things, that I was like, actually, I'm definitely going to get into this thing, you know. So yes, and thankful to God, you know, that dream did come true. Oh, it's coming true, you know. And in the next few months you'll understand why I'm saying it's coming true, you know. Yes.
Anyway,
no, I'm not done, baby.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not done. And I can talk. You don't test. I can talk. And so yes, and then I went to Wits, and you know, I'd never necessarily been an A student, you know, in my life, where I was like, you know, getting 80s and passing well. And I think, you know, when I got to Wits and I started doing law, and I started doing my undergrad, and I did quite well in my undergrad, I realized how important it is to follow your passions, because your passions will drive you. Like, you know, in my high school days, I was just an average 60% kind of student, but when I got to varsity, I 180, I the 80 90, guys, because I was shocked by myself, you know. And I think it's because of the fact that I loved what I did. I loved what I was studying. I enjoyed it. It was fun, you know. It was fun, yes, challenging, but very fun, you know. And I knew that what I was studying was what I was supposed to be studying, you know. So I think that's how I excelled. But anyway, this is turning out to be quite a long answer to a very short question.
No, but it's fine. You need to.
I need to just pour myself out, and that's so. Yes, and then obviously I went to Wits and I got my degrees, and now I'm essentially an associate at a large firm. Let me not say associate. I'm an associate designate, which basically means that I'm in that period where I haven't been admitted as an attorney yet, and I'm still undergoing that process. So yes, like in terms of my career, I would actually just say that I'm living what I've always imagined to be living, to be a young, what I would call a successful lawyer, you know, somebody that has gone out and chased their dream and achieved them, you know. Yeah, and I can't remember the other question. Interest.
No, like, so your hobbies.
My hobbies. You know, I always struggle to answer that question. I really, really do. I think the things that I'm interested in, I like sports, but I'm not saying I like exercising. No, when I say sports, I like netball. That's always been one of my interests that I've loved to do, and I've continued to do so in my adult life where I can obviously play the sports. So I can say that's one of my interests. I love traveling. I haven't had enough money to travel around the world, but you know, but in the past couple of years, I think I've traveled more than I would have expected to, you know. So I love traveling, I love trying out new things, and I suppose this is why I'm trying out this channel, because hey, new things vibe. Oh, I think this question is wrong. So yes, yeah, I think the next question that we need to answer, baby, is why did we start a YouTube channel? And amongst a lot of YouTube channels that are out there, and I think a lot of channels have been emerging, especially through it, like in terms of being locked down. You know, why did we decide to start a YouTube channel? And it's not because people asked us to start a channel. No one has asked me to start a channel, so I'm not gonna say, yeah guys, I received 500 requests to start a channel. No, it's not about that. I think, go first, baby.
So well, personally, obviously to support you.
So you didn't want to start one?
Well, I mean, I'm not a big fan.
Okay.
Of, like, you know, a YouTube channel where I'm just chatting to a camera. But you know, I'm open to learning new things, and I just think it's gonna be fun. I think we have an interesting life. I think we're not, you know, we didn't choose to follow like the conventional, you know, I'm a professional, so all I do is Mr. Doctor, Mr. Lawyer, and we actually have a lot we do outside of, you know, our normal 8 to 5. And yeah, I mean, it's all up to you. It's all up to people. It's all up to us. Yeah, but I think we're onto something.
That's a nice answer. I didn't expect you to say that. Why did I start a channel? I think more than anything, it was just I just wanted to have something that we did together. You know, so we've been together for a while, and I just felt like, especially now that we stay together, we don't have like something that we say is ours, you know. He goes to gym, I do my own thing, and then we come back home and we stay together, you know. That's how it kind of is. But I've always wanted something that, you know, it's time to record, you know, and it's us time. You know, I like that about the channel, and that's, I think, one of the reasons why I didn't want to start the channel by myself, was because I wanted it to be a relationship thing, you know. And I think, as he just said, I think it's definitely going to be something interesting, and I think the channel is not necessarily going to be about relationship, like 5 things to make a relationship work. That's not what we are intending to do, you know. I think we want to bring content to people that is, I don't want to say inspiring, but I don't know, for lack of a better word, I'll say inspiring, because I think that we as a couple have a lot to offer from our own personal sides, from his personal experiences as a doctor, as a professional athlete or competitive athlete, if I can say that. For me, my journey through to becoming what I am today, and to becoming something that I think is what I want to be, you know. So I think that is the reason for starting the channel. Obviously, we will talk about our own relationship to the extent that we're comfortable, you know. But I think that this channel will be an opportunity for a lawyer and a doctor to talk about their lives and what that looks like, you know. But yeah, so that's what we'll be doing, providing, hopefully providing good content,
juicy content.
Juicy content. And another thing that we'll be doing on this channel, what is it, Nana? Do you know what it is?
Nope.
But that segment will probably be my segment more than anything.
I'll show you guys a lot about my fitness journey. So we'll have stuff where she probably won't feature.
Right.
I mean, we do a lot of running together. Well, we've started.
This guy's lying. He ran with me once and he said he's never going to do it again. So I'm confused by that.
Do you want us to get into why I don't want to do it again?
No, let's not do that. Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, we're going to start running more.
Okay.
I mean, you know, yeah.
Okay.
So we'll have those rare sessions where...
Rare sessions, Nana.
Very rare sessions where we're actually running together.
Okay.
But yeah, more than anything, it's just sharing, like, you know, our lives, what we do, and trying to be as realistic and as honest as possible. Yeah,
absolutely. And what I wanted to say,
and yeah, not sell dreams,
is because we are engaged, traditionally married, engaged in the white sense, I'm gonna put it like that. We're planning a wedding, so I'm definitely going to just rope you into that, what that looks like, the challenges, the fun things to do, you know, about planning a wedding. I'm very excited about that, and the reason why I'm excited about that is because I already have a video of my wedding planning series, And that was when I was trying out dresses for the first time, guys. Video it was cheese. It was
Who was taking the video?
My sister was taking the video. And it was so nice, it was very good. So that's what we're gonna be doing. I'm gonna probably be doing that a lot until as to the run up to the wedding. So that will be very, very exciting. I'm very excited about that. But yes, guys, this was our first video. It was fun, baby. Was it fun? You wanna do this again?
Yeah.
Guys, I don't even know how we're gonna be uploading content. Hopefully, and I'm saying this on camera because I want him to be committed to the idea. Weekly we'll update the video. That is our target goal. And if we don't do that weekly, please hold us to that, you know. And follow us on social media to find out more. We don't have an Instagram account, we don't have a Twitter account, we don't have anything. But who knows, but by the time that we actually upload this video, we'll have those things. But follow my personal account, it will be in the link below. And your personal account will also be in the link below. And what is the most important thing for them to do today?